guys get in here. Shalom, shalom. Salam, shalom. All praises to the horizon, peace and wisdom. The last stream dropped. And as I said, it's pretty noisy out here. I'm not sure if I'm getting accurate reception that's needed. But in the last live, I just tried to go live on. Brother said, wherever there's matter, there's geometry. I'll say that again because the plane was going by. A brother on the last stream, he said, wherever there's matter, there's geometry. This is accurate. Now, geometry represents the unseen levels of life that we do not see, developing up to be seen. So geometry is a real physical thing, or the measure of a real physical thing that is not seen. And so I'm going to use a raindrop as an example. You guys cannot see rain molecules or atoms coming together to create water molecules. You guys don't see any of this transpiring. This is your geometry. This is your circles becoming bound to one another, manifesting out more physically. And so wherever there's matter, there is geometry. This is why you guys have like fingerprint, the spiral vibrational patterns that you guys have on you. It's a matter of that. Sound develops up into the physical. Sound is not seen, but it is physical and real. It's the beginnings of physical. And so it's represented by number, or geometry. Salam, shalom. Peace and wisdom, indoor tundra. Hopefully that was clear. If you guys have any questions, y'all can ask. Like I said, I'm not sure how good my reception is. I'm trying to catch this amazing sunset. And so that's the main reason why I'm out here. It's not so much about the video, but my catching the sunset and including you all in it. So if the reception is not perfect, no need to get crazy. You can use this time to ask any questions you may have, or to just enjoy a beautiful sunset. I may go live later indoors. But for now, here we are. Like I said, I'm just enjoying the sunset. It's a very important part of my way of life. Indoor Tundra said, how do you apply phi? I'm not sure if you're saying phi or phi. These both being separate things. Phi being half of phi. Phi being, or pi. Pi, Pi, this is 3.14. Phi is 1.618, I believe. And so I'm not sure which one you're speaking of, but you're speaking of pi, Pi, 3.14. This is your Trinity. So you guys know about religion, you guys know about the Holy Trinity. In the Far East, it's called the Trimuri. So every culture has a Trinity, different name for the Trinity, of course. Pi is your Trinity. Trinity being the unseen things coming together to manifest physically. So when you're dealing with atoms coming together, this is your unseen levels of life. So you have electron, a proton, and a neutron. Of course, you'll have more than one of each, but you'll have these three making four, you get it? The greater thing. Meaning those three things equal one thing, which is an atom. Your first level of physical life. Because an atom is light, you can see it. So this is your beginning stages after sound. And so the point I'm making, pi represents the three unseen aspects of life that starts any physical aspect of life you can think of. Like I said, the life keeps developing up or developing out more and more physical. So air becomes water molecule or vapor. That vapor becomes water drops. Though that water will transcend salty, then dirty, or murky, which is dark. Then it will start to thicken like mud. That mud will become clay, like mud, clay, brick. So that mud will become clay, that clay will become stone or brick. It's no different than your vessel. Within your vessel, so you have all your states of waters, from pure water all the way to thick, nasty, mucousy water. You guys have your clay, which is the organs, and then you guys have your bone, which is like stone. And so the mind is like the airs manifesting into waters, those waters transitioning through their state, making for all the things you guys have within the vessel. From the waters, to the thicker waters, to the clay, to the stone. This being bone, organs, and all the fluid within. Keeping it 100 said, peace and wisdom. I was about to listen to some diabolical music. I'm not sure what diabolical music is. Salam, salam. Keeping it 100 said, if I had some money, I'd send $100 right now. Thank you. Salam, shalom. I'll just pretend that you did. Thank you for the give and receive. Peace and wisdom. Katarina, peace and wisdom, love. I appreciate you sending me good vibrations. I always can use that. And so any of y'all want to send some good energy, this is always welcome. I'm not being funny. Not saying you can't laugh, Raunchy Juice. Do your thing. But in regards to the last comment, y'all can always send love in. I take that. Keeps me going, keeps everybody going. And so try to spread love. I try and spread love through wisdom, meaning running around telling you guys I love you and all of that weird shit. That ain't my thing. But so we love our kids. We try to teach them and shit like that. So that's my way. I try to teach y'all. Whoever wants to learn, will gravitate. And once you apart, so then it's different. Meaning I'm teaching you guys are outsiders to me. So in regards to my etiquette and everything being perfect, I'm not concerned with that. Y'all are outsiders. But so that's what I mean. You watch, you learn. If you want to merge, then it's different. You get it? And you're apart. And so if you apart, this is different. The way I deal with you is different. Not to say if you're an outsider or a stranger, it's in my nature to treat you badly. But it is in my nature to test your merit. It's the only way I'm going to know if you even worthy of. You understand? You can't be damaged in life. One word said to you can't send you in a spiral where you can't snap out of it. So I have to test these things. This is how y'all have relationships where y'all always arguing because both sides are sensitive, are truly not blended with a pride, you know. Y'all have no pride around y'all parents and things. Y'all will dig in y'all ass, things like this. So things have to be in that nature where the pride is put aside and it's all genuine. I should have brought my yoga mat out here, laid it out there, because it feels nice out here tonight. Not the weather, but just the vibration of things. Peace and wisdom, Jeff S. Appreciate that, champ. Thank you as well, Louis World. You always come with good positive energy, champ. Most of y'all that's commenting already. Most of y'all that comment in the video. So, y'all already come with y'all good energy. I wasn't really speaking to y'all. Y'all already good to go. But to the new people, I'm glad, new people are coming in. They come in, on good spirits. It's usually not like that. So things are changing a little bit. If you follow me long enough, I'm sure you noticed that too. One side of life is trying to work you guys up, and so I'm trying to bring you guys down. You ain't got to get worked up off everything that's said. You don't have to get worked up off all the new hearsay like COVID-19 stuff, wars and things. All you need to be concerned about is the things that you are directly involved with. See, these little devices we have, they make us open to the whole world. In that, we take on the problems of the whole world, not realizing it. If I see a black person getting oppressed over in Alabama, I'm all the way in New York, that's going to disturb me. But see, if it wasn't for the device, I wouldn't even know. Now, I'm not saying these things need to be swept under the rug. I know a lot of you guys will go there. Say, well, what are you saying? We shouldn't know? No, we've been known. So knowing's not even important at this point. What's important at this point is that you guys stay in as good a spirit as you can. You still have a life. You can't be so dedicated to the war that you forget you got a life and you deserve to live. You get it? If you can fight for life, you deserve to at least enjoy some of it. Some of y'all so dedicated to y'all agendas, y'all are forgetting to live. You fight your fight, make sure you live. The same way a man go to work, he come home, take his boots off, and then he relax and he live. Y'all got to learn to do that. Life ain't gonna always be what we want it to be, but so that don't mean you can't still live. You get my point? And so, when you're dealing with war, the best way to win a war or the only way to win a war is to walk away. I know a lot of y'all will say, I don't know about that. A war ain't over until both sides is done. When both sides is done, then we say who is the winner. And so technically a war is won when it's over. And so the smart men already know it's no need to engage into war. I can just walk away from it from the beginning, because every war you ever heard of, it ended in someone walking away. It's unfortunate all the people had to die. Think on that. Every war you could think of two sides going together, I don't care if they kill each other off till there's two people left. Them two people gonna walk away with their lives. And so in that, right there, man, the only way to win a war is to walk away from it. Some of y'all say, what if they follow you? A person don't know where you're going unless you tell them. And so this real life, you got to get going. Like, you get it? Otherwise, you spend your life fighting every fool in life. At some point, you going to say, man, I ain't gonna waste the rest of my life fighting off of these fools. And so you can do that from jump. It's just like the drug dealer. He wasted his whole life selling drugs, getting money that didn't go to jail, suffer, and come home to didn't get a job. He could have just did that from the jump. What was truly the point? What was the point of going to jail to then come home and get a job like most brothers that go to jail do? This is not an attack against jail people. The jail people are people too. You get my point? But I'm just making a point. It's like a crew. So you got the weak dude in the crew. So I'm gonna let everybody that like him know, don't like this nigga so much. He just a mascot. Now you could like him, but don't never get it twisted. Like he the pinnacle, unless you be doing things he do, and he ain't the way. He just a part. And so this is how y'all are in today times. See, Mark Zuckerberg is a nerd. He made Facebook, so y'all all nerds. Groomed into it because y'all are on the environments or in the environments that were created by nerds. And so y'all are falling into nerd ways. A bunch of arguing and fighting and, nerd stuff, handling y'all issues like nerds. Very jealous, very competitive, nerdy. This is nerd stuff. The cool kids get along. The nerds don't. They don't even hang with each other. They all want to betray each other to be down with the cool kids. Nick Cannon did a movie about that. I forgot the name of it. He was a nerd, and he left his nerd buddies to be down with the cool kids once they called him. So the point I'm making is the things y'all doing is nerd behavior. The way y'all can't work together, the way y'all desperate to attack one another to show like, look, I'm better. Yeah, love don't cost a thing. Y'all on that time right now. Meaning y'all got nerds dressed up as hip people. But if you hip, you listening to what they saying is dumb. Y'all live in manipulation times, and so when you see you live in the times of manipulation, you live in the times of the weak. A strong person ain't going to manipulate you. They going to make you do whatever they say. You know how much work it is to try to manipulate somebody? It's easier to grab them up. This is why parents just grab up the kid and say, listen, man, do what the hell I said. I ain't got time to play with you. Like that. Y'all have never-ending arguments, all kind of weird, nerdy stuff. So it's deep. Be mindful of that if you a genuine, solid person, because when you on these environments or these platforms, they nerd things. And you're going to fall into the emotions. Man, we all suffering from it. I'm going to just be real with y'all. Everybody's suffering from nerd emotions where we got anxiety and we all on the edge. We all like people that been bullied too much. I don't care how tough you is. You come on here, you getting bullied and shit. Excuse my language. But you come on here, you getting bullied and attacked. And so you get it. This is the nerd's life. No offense to a nerd. I'm in a transcending thing, so nerds need to be transcended, right? Though, and so just kind of grasp what I'm saying. When I say nerd, I'm not talking smart. Some of y'all get lost. Y'all think nerd means smart. Waldo was a nerd from Family Matters. He wasn't smart though. Screech was damn near dumb as hell. Like, I don't want y'all to get confused when I say nerds. Y'all start to think smart. No, nerd ain't smart. A nerd is disturbed. And so it's a deep thing. If you a nerd, no offense, you know you disturbed all a little bit. So like, email me, get a one-on-one, I'll help you. It's a deep thing. Jeff S. said they don't care about your problems, so live for yourself. If you become aware that people do not care about you, so you make it your business to care. Otherwise, you shouldn't even have a problem if it's so easy for you to be like that. You get it? I'm going to say it again. If people act like they don't care about you, you make it your business to care, so you draw a line in the sand that you separate from the way they are. That way, when you get mad that people don't care about you, you get it? You're speaking from the opposite side. If you feel like, man, people don't care about people, so just do you, so then you're no different than what you're speaking of. And so, whatever your problem is, you make sure you stand on the opposite side. You understand? You can't go with the flow of what you don't like. If your friend betray you, you don't get revenge on your friend. You cut your friend off. You show I'm bigger than this dude. We went to war, we did things to other people, but when it come time to me going at him, I step away. You get it? It show you got something in you of morals. If you treat your friends the same way your enemies, then you get it? If your enemies do something wrong to you, or a stranger, you gonna deal with them. If your friend do something wrong to you and you say, man, I'm gonna deal with him the same way because he must not be my friend. If he did that, you know different. You deal with him the same way you deal with everybody. So what's the difference in people to you? You get it? And so y'all have to start to make boundary lines within the self, the mind of self. Like, I don't cross this line with this. I walk away from that. I'll jump all the way over the line for that. You get it? Kind of get everything ordered. Let me move the camera a little bit so y'all can get a better view of the beautiful sunset. I apologize, but I can see fine. Try to stay in good spirits, most important thing. I had bought some Bel Air today. I meant to bring it out here. I put up a post. Anybody, want to have a drink with me for the dead? I got some Bel Air, but we can do that tomorrow. You just have to email me for the law. You have to email me for this. Like I said, just bring your own cup. You can have the weed, but I'm not bringing no cups and roll-ups. So, it's a deep thing. As for grandmas and my pops, I'm sure everybody lost a few people, during this weird stuff. And so this is a time to drink for the dead, take spirits for the spirits. Maybe your dead pop up in that drink, give you a little peace, then just get off it. Like, you know? If you someone that drink already all the time, then just don't drink. You do the opposite. So it's a deep thing. I never drank, so I know my pops don't. He like a good little drink. And my grandma time, she don't mind a taste either. So it's a deep thing. Be mindful of all the life being lost. Be thankful for yours. Try to make good use and of your day. Never forgetting, like, people drop and you still around. This is not a race. This is not to say you around for a purpose and they ain't, but this is just to say you still around. You know, you got to live for them too. Like, you feel? It's like war. You lose soldiers, so you got to live for them too. Like, so it's a deep thing. We got to take care of each other. Otherwise, we just nothing. Got to be a balance. For every person you lose, there should be someone that's already lurking around, ready to step up and fill that empty space. Not to say y'all love dead ones, spaces can be filled, but y'all know what I mean. A substitute's always good. You go to school, substitute teacher, you ain't tripping. You know who the real teacher is, but keep things a little balanced. People, you can't choose to love with. You can't, but what you was born with is only a map to show you the. If you got so they only a map that is deep. Peace and wisdom, Crystal Jefferson. So all is always really have to check in with that. Though, well, not on. If you guys have any questions, ask. My charge is about to die. I didn't charge up before I came out here. Like I said, I was just coming to catch the sunset. It's a very important time of the day. Sunset and sunrise. Try to make sure before you die at some point in life you begin to blend with that. Meaning the same way people not too busy to catch them. And so that is these two things being the same thing. Like I said, my charge is about to die. That's probably why it's pausing and things like that. But like I said, when you guys get a chance, try to learn to blend with the life, vibrate on the same vibration the life is.